Cars, move! Oh God! Fire, death, oh my God. Jesus Christ, oh my God. Lorries as well, bloody hell. Maniac drivers, Jesus. Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man. Hello again, driver. Finish this service by heading down to Hamburg. Passengers here at Bados have already boarded and you're ready to depart. We are back in Train Simulator. We are finishing our journey along the Hamburg to Lübeck line. We've just got to finish going down towards Hamburg here. Let's get our train back into moving positions. And there we go. Yes, so we've just got to finish our journey down to Hamburg today. That is the goal. That is the goal indeed. In part 1, if you haven't seen it yet, there'll be a link somewhere. We went from Lübeck to wherever we are now, which is Bad Oldesloe. Is whatever you Oldesloe. I'm sure I've already been told this in the comments of the part 1, which I haven't uploaded yet. Right, let's just get going. Up to 120. Let's finish our journey towards Hamburg for today. Let's finish it indeed. That's it. Come on. Let's get the train up to speed. Let's not drive badly today. Let's not drive badly. Let's not do anything of that nature. Let's not speed. I don't know why I'm saying that. Of course I'm going to speed. You know when you click on a video that says Moleman978, you know, uploaded by Moleman978, you know you're getting speeding. That's the nature of everything indeed. That is the nature of everything indeed. Let's watch our train accelerate through here. There we go. Let's just go and stand over here. God, this track's seen some better days. Look at that. Right, let's get some nice. So it's quite cloudy. These are all set in the autumn, and it's you can see it's quite cloudy in these scenarios. It's quite cloudy indeed. Not very much light going around, but you know, it's nature of things. Nature of things. In Britain it'd be pouring with rain, but you know, such is life. Yeah, this track's definitely seen better days. Look how dirty it is, and there's grass and leaves growing in it. Yeah, that's not good. Right, let's just keep an eye on what we're doing here. I panicked then. I saw 2 red signals, but the one in the middle was green, and that was mine. That's what we like to see. Speed limits going up to 160 miles an hour. There we go. It's the fastest we have been. Oh, the sun's popped out as well. Look at that. I think a sunny screenshot will be needed, as long as I don't speed. Let's not speed. If I don't speed, then a screenshot is deserved, I reckon. I reckon that's how this works. I reckon that's how this works indeed. There we go, we can now speed back up. So this line, I didn't mention any of this part 1, this line goes all the way from somewhere in Germany, all the way up to Dusseldorf, I believe. How do trains get across there? Is it boat or something, or bridge? I don't know. I've seen sources that suggest weird things. Right, there we go, let's just take a sunny screenshot there. I didn't move the HUD, that was silly of me. This is the problem, you gotta do that, and now it's annoying, and there we go, and there's a post in the way. You can never take an easy screenshot on a German route, this is something we know. Right, there we go. Up to 160 kilometers per hour. So yes, this is part of the line that goes all the way up there, and most of it is dead straight. There's a few curves here and there, mainly at where we just were. But as you can see, it's just stretches of straight track. You can especially see it on the map. The phone's ringing, ignore that. Ignore that. You might even hear it, but there is a phone ringing. Game seems to have frozen. That's not good. Game. Everything's gone wrong all at once. Game's definitely frozen now. Yeah. Back in a minute. And I am back. It seems going into the map freezes the game slightly. When I stopped recording, it managed to sort itself out. That was, yeah. Don't go into the map. That's the advice for today. Just take my word for it. This route is quite straight in its you know thing. So we've got a curve now, but it is just stretches of straight track. I can't show you, but I'm sure you'll believe me. Right, here we go. Let's as you can see, straight track for literally miles. As you can see right there. Let's take a screenshot of this train up here. This was it 145? I think so. Looks like it. 145. Lovely. Sort of. Hello. Oh my God. That's fast. How am I doing for speed? Not bad actually. Not bad. We're just coming up on the speed limit now. We've got to go via our first waypoint. We haven't got to stop, which is good. Which is good indeed. Right. Let's. I haven't got any score yet, which is you know good. I suppose it means I haven't lost any. That's the thing. I haven't lost any score. I haven't gained any, but I haven't lost any. Right. There we go. Just sort of hold 158. Are we holding the speed there? I think we are. Are the signals green? Yeah, they are. We're doing well. We are doing well. We're on our way. This is a station. Let's blow the horn through here. Just so the people know where we are. There we go. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. Are we actually stopping anywhere today? Pick up passengers at Ahrensburg. Go via... Right, we're only stopping at one station. Okie dokie, this is an express service then. Not Intercity Express, not ICE. That's for another day. Today... Oh, we're speeding up slowly. I'll be careful of that. But as far as services go, we are doing a rather expressy one. We're only stopping at a few stations along the way. It's not too bad, not too bad. There we go. Gunning it along here. Lovely stuff. Hamburg, HBF. I can't remember what that stands for. But it's main station, isn't it? That's what it means, basically. It's main station. Oh, we got a speed limit coming up. Okay, and there's a signal next to it. That's at least there's not a signal before it, because that's usually when the speed limits come into place. Is that another train up there? I think it is. This is quite a busy route. There's something that you'll find out. Right, when are we going to brake for this 100 limit? I don't know. We shall find out. We shall find out. We will find out indeed. And then 160, and then a station, which we're going through very fast. That's fine. Well, you can see that they slow you down so you don't go through as quickly, I reckon, because then the speed limit goes back up once you're going through the station. Unless, of course, there's a sharp turn there, in which case, by looks of things, it probably is that. Right. There's the warning for the 110, so that's what we shall use to start braking. That's it. Let's go into... Right, what we've learned is not to leave braking too late and not to use too much braking. That causes problems. That causes problems indeed. Double set another 218s there. Lovely. Lots of heavy freight. That's what we like to see. Right, we need to use a bit more braking now. Bit more braking. Probably a lot more braking. A lot more braking. Frame rate, come on, game. Lovely. Come on. That's it. Lovely. Right. Oh, jeez. Come on, speed limit. Don't be mean. You weren't mean. Lovely, lovely. Right. Power back on. There we go. And not a problem was seen on this channel. Right, hopefully we'll get some score here. I'm thinking we're going to get a good score here. I'd like to think that. We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out indeed. We're not stopping here. Let's not Nebworth this. Nebworth is an unintentional fly past. This is not unintentional. This is totally intentional. Right, so we've got another train there. Thinking a screenshot. I'm thinking a screenshot. It's powered down. I'm thinking a screenshot when we got to fly past this train here. I'm thinking that's what's needed. Flying into a tree is not what's needed. There we go. Look at that. So we've got a train going to Hamburg and Lübeck all in one place. Look at that. That's just lovely. That's just lovely indeed. And go. Right, we should get some score. Hopefully. There, we've got 207. I feel like that's a bad thing. I feel like we should have more than that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we should have a lot more score than that. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out indeed. Find out indeed. We've got a stop in 6.7 kilometers. That's not too bad. How far away is Hamburg? It's 28 kilometers away. That's counting down quite quickly though, especially going 100 miles an hour. That's fine. That's fine indeed. That's actually power up though. I don't want to full throttle it. I'm scared to full throttle it in case I get driving quality problems again, because that's something that tends to happen. Tends to happen indeed. That is a nice diesel train. You can't go wrong with a diesel train, in my opinion. Diesel trains are always awesome. They are awesome indeed. Right, let's power this up here. That's it. There we go. 150. Approaching 160. Very, very slowly but surely. There we go. 156. 157. There we go. Right. Let's bring the power down. Bring her right down. We don't want to do the speeding today. We're doing well, I think. There is another train up there. This is a very busy... This is why it's lagging, because every time it loads a new block, it's starting up new AI. That'd explain it. That'd explain it indeed, because it's very busy, these scenarios. Very busy indeed. I imagine the ones with the ICETD are even busier, because it's an extra train thrown into the mix. Same with the 474. I'm assuming they're very busy scenarios. Come on, game. Come on. Yep, it's loading in the next one. There we go. Right. Okie dokie. We're doing well, I feel. We're holding a good speed. Could be holding a bit better. We're going to be on time, which is good. Which is good indeed. Yeah, oh, there's a kink in the track here for some strange reason. It's completely dead straight, apart from this bit here. That also looks like a yellow signal. Let's power down. There is a 60 coming up. Okay, well, we know that that's where that 60 is going to come into play. We know it's going to come into play at the signal there and not where it actually says 60. We know this to be true, so we're going to slow down, because we've got to slow down for 120 anyway. We know how German signals work. We know this. We know this to be true. This double yellow means the next signal is going to be 60, not the actual speed limit itself. At least that's what I've learned from past experiences. That's what I'm going to go for here. It's what I'm going to go for indeed. Probably. It's drive. Come on. Come on. Seriously, drive quality. We're going to have this game again. I can't go into more than step 3. Seriously? Yes, seriously. Okay. Fine. Fine. Why do they give drivers more steps of brakes if it's uncomfortable for the passengers? I mean, surely that would just all be stored away in emergency. You'd think so, but obviously not. I've slowed down way too early now. Way too early indeed. But, you know, better to be safe than sorry. And we're going to be late now, but, you know, never mind. Never mind. We're still coming in nicely here. Yes, it was... Oh, hello! I was not expecting that for a view when I went into this camera. How are you doing today, sir? Are you alright? If you're alive and well, give me a sign. Okie dokie. Well, that's good. That's good enough. Right. So this signal should mean 60, and it does. Look at that. That signal means 60. I know what I'm doing when it comes to German signalling. Woohoo! I finally got there. It's only taken how many years? I finally got there. Right. See, the speed limit is here. It says it's up ahead, but it actually applies to the signal in front of it. That's where a lot of my German problems come from in terms of trains. But into this, yeah, I've nailed it now. I've nailed it indeed. Got a double header of 2 and 8s there. How many did they build? They're using them in double header everything. I'm surprised I'm not double headed, but there we go. Right. There's the platform. Let's put the brakes on. We are going to be here more or less on time, which is fantastic. If I come in a bit faster than normal, we'll be here on time, which is good. I'm happy with on time. I'm not happy with late. I'm even happier with early. But we're going to be here more or less on time, which is fantastic. There we go. There we go. Just pulling in nicely. I do like this area here. It's sort of very residential and sort of stuff. Just out of all the wide open spaces we've driven through, we're now coming through a bit of a city area. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Right. Now we're a bit late, but you know, better to be a bit late than anything else. Alright, and come to a stop there. Come to a graceful stop. There we go. And doors, a few seconds late. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. We don't care about a few seconds late. I'm sure this scenario will care, but we certainly do not. There we go. Let's get a nice shot there of the train. Lovely. Right. Let's see how we do in terms of score. Let's see how we do. And then this is our only stop before Hamburg, isn't it? I think it is. I think it is. Let's watch the train from up here. Oh, no, let's not. Right. Let's watch the train from in here. There we go. Let's not. Let's just watch the train from here. Right. Come on, let's get going. Yay, timeless bonus. We got here perfectly on time. That's fine. Right, go. Come on, train. When I say go, we have this thing where I say go and you go. Come on, train. You know you want to go. That's the trouble with being diesel-powered, pushing these coaches. I suppose it can take a little while longer to get going. But yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. Now we're moving. 10 kilometers per hour. We're now moving. Lovely. And there go the double-stock coaches. I do like double-decker coaches. I said it in the last one, but it is true. Double-decker is just awesome. It's like TGV duplex, just as awesome. All right. More drink of water. Good old drink of water. Right, there we go. Off to Hamburg. Got to go via Hamburg-Wandsbek platform first in 15 kilometers. That is our first waypoint of the third waypoint of the day. Second waypoint. Words. I don't know. How far away is it? There. Okay. Hamburg's only 21 kilometers away. Would you look at that? Right. Let's get back up to speed. We can go straight up to 120 and then 160, which is fantastic. I don't even know if we'll be at 120 by the time we get to the 160. I have no idea. We shall find out, won't we? We shall find out indeed. Why does the camera always do that? Right. Let's just there we go. Look at that. Let's take a nice screenshot there. Oh, not with the signal in the way. Thanks, game. Thanks, as always. You know. Luckily, that catenary didn't troll me there. It looked like it did, but it did not. Right. Speeding up nicely. That was another level crossing. They do like their level crossings here. They do indeed. The only thing I wish about double-stock coaches, or you know, in general, really, is the locomotive always looks out of place. If we look here, it looks out of place. I always wish that they built the locos to look like this. like a cab car without all this in it, you know, without all the passenger bit, but a diesel engine. So it actually looks like a flush double-decker train, more like a TGV. I wish that were the case. I wish that were the case indeed, but not today. You don't have double-decker locos, which is a shame, but there you go. Right, we're speeding up nicely to 160 kilometers per hour, which means we'll get where we're going pretty quickly. That's just the nature of speeding, really. Go past level crossing here. Lovely. At least these aren't the noisy ones. You do get some noisy level crossings in this game, and that is not the case here. And I'm quite glad that is not the case. Take a screenshot. Just because we're in the trees and the nice area. There we go. That's nice right there. It's nice indeed. And away we go. Passengers, do we have a down thing? No, we do not. How are we doing for speed? Too close for my liking. Too close. Power down. That's it. Right. We have got 12 kilometers left to go. That's not too bad actually. Where is it? It's Hamburg-Wandsbek. I don't know how to say that, but I'm practicing anyway by saying Hamburg. Why am I talking like this? I have no idea. Right, okay. Let's keep the power on. Just sort of stay at 160. It is the speed we want to be going at today. 100 miles an hour. Can't beat 100 miles an hour. Well, you can. You can go 200 miles an hour, but that's besides the point. On this route, you can only go 100 miles an hour, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all, really. Considering the fact that's more or less the norm. You know, you see that a lot on German routes. It's sort of like they're at least 160 kilometers per hour. Not all, but most. And I think that's good. You know, I mean, that's completely different over here. We don't have the railways built for that purpose. We can't go that fast. We can't go that fast at all. It is a shame, but such is life. Right, come on, game. Frame rate. That's it. Come on. There we go. Right. I should see what the frame rate does in that moment in time. I really should. Let's turn my frame rate thingy on right now. Currently going at 29. There you go. 29 frames per second. If I look up to the sky, 40 frames per second. If I look to the side, 35, and that side 34. Forwards 27. Well, there you go. That's the nature of frame rates, really, I suppose. Train just made a weird noise. Don't know what that was. Right, it just dropped down to 17 frames per second there. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely indeed? Right. Let's just, are we going to be where we're going on time? No. Let's put a bit more speed on then. Come on, game. Come on. Come on. Come on, game. You know you want to. 5 frames per second. Come on. There we go. Right. Let's get actual speed on. Let's try and actually stay around the 160. That's a signal I don't want to see. Actually, it's not on my track, so that's fine. God, you panicked me there, Signal. You panicked me bad, but, you know, you're on a different track, so that's fine. You're on a different track indeed. Different track indeed. We've only got 7 kilometers to go thereabouts to Hamburg-Wandsbek platform. We've only got to go via there as well. I'm assuming the speed limit's going to go down by then, though. Because Hamburg won't be far away, given it's in the name of the next station. Hamburg won't be far away at all. It's like one route I want to do at some point is Hamburg-Hanover, because it's sort of the next continuation from this bit, really. That'd be pretty cool to do, Hamburg-Hanover. It's quite a long route, though. It's one of the longest routes ever, really. It kind of is, but there you go. I might delve into that, or maybe I won't have to. Maybe a workshop scenario will crop up in the future. Maybe it will indeed, and then I'll be driving it anyway. Dead straight track. Just look at that. Completely dead straight track. It's fantastic, though. See, what I don't get, when it's dead straight, why isn't the speed limit like 1,000,000 miles an hour? You'd get everywhere a lot quicker if this bit was just like, you know, full throttle. But it's not. It's not. It's 160, which is fine. But, you know, such is life. We're clawing back the time slowly. We're going to put a bit more power on, though. I want to try and get there on time. If we can. We want to do well. We haven't got bronze yet. Bronze is like 500, but that's fine. We do have another train going past here. Is it freight? It is freight. I suppose this is quite. I suppose with connections up north, this is quite the freight corridor. Yeah, I suppose it is. There we go. Lovely, lovely indeed. Right, tracks going off here. Oh, nice bridges. There were bridges at the beginning of this as well. And now they're at the end as well, or towards the end. But there we go. That is indeed a station. What station it is, however, literally no idea. And more bridges. Look at that. There's some very nice bridges. I've said the word bridges too many times now, and it's starting to sound weird. Oh, we've got a 120 coming up. Ugh. Why have we got to have a 120 coming up? 120's boring. Well, there's the warning board. Let's start braking. Let's start braking indeed. Down for the 120. There is Hamburg, though. There's the first station in Hamburg. There we go. That means we are not far away from our final destination of the day, and then we would have done the whole line. So there we go. That's a car. That looked like a very shiny car, obviously brand new. Slowed down way too much. Too busy looking at a car. Right, here we go. Let's power back up to the 120. Go via Hamburg. So that's Wandsbek. That's what it is to me. It's probably wrong, but that's what it is to me. Let's keep the power going here. 120 is fine. 120 is fine indeed. How far away is the actual station? 7 kilometers away. Okay. Yeah, but the speed limit's getting lower as we get there. I had a feeling that would happen. I had a feeling the speed limit would decrease over time. That's what happens when you reach main stations. I mean, to be fair, you can't approach a main station at too fast a speed. You can start speeding, which is what I'm doing. Jeez. There is just no end to my speeding. You cannot control the speed of the me. You just can't. Is that signal for me? No. Okie dokie. Yeah, I just speed all the time. Don't ever let me in the cab of a real train. Well, let me in the cab, but don't let me control it. That's what I should say. That's what I should say. We are approaching Hamburg-Wandsbek right now. We should hopefully get a good score. We are here on the nose on time. Look at that. And come on, game. Come on. Come on. We are here. Bang on time. There we go. That is what you want to see. Bang on time. 697. The score's looking good. Got to slow down to 100. Okay. Quick drink of water, and then I should put the brakes on. Right. Brake. That's it. I'm probably braking too early, especially for the speed I'm going at, but I'm just like to be safe. Cars, move! Oh, God! Fire, death, oh my God. Jesus Christ, oh my God. Lorries as well, bloody hell. Maniac drivers, Jesus. Right. Okie dokie. Let's get down to the speed limit before I kill somebody else. Jesus, right. Okay. Come on. Speed down. Speed. The first notch of brake doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know if that's by design, because it's on hold. That's what it says. I don't know. Speed limit's going down to 60 soon. I'm going to... Until I can see otherwise, I'm going to assume that this signal here is 60. It probably isn't, actually. No, it probably isn't. Because that's a double green right there. Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, Hamburg HBF platform 7 is in 4 kilometers. That's not too bad. We're getting there pretty well. Speed limit, however, is plummeting. That's not fun, to say the least. Not fun. Okie dokie, that's warning us of the 60. So let's start bringing the speed back. That's it. Come on, game. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's warning us of the 60 there. At least I hope that's warning and not telling. Please tell me you're not telling. Please tell me that's a warning signal. It is a warning signal. Yay, right. We'll just coast down then. Coast down from 66 will be fine. Be fine indeed. Right, we've got a bit of debris on the front of the train now after ploughing through a level crossing with maniac drivers nearby. Oh dear. What can you do? Some people, eh? Some people indeed. Some people are just lunatics. And there's nothing you can do about it. Apart from maybe throw them in a home, but that's besides the point. Look at that for a train. And go. Sort of coasting along now. Coasting along indeed. Just sort of just gently coming into Hamburg here. Only a few kilometres away. We do have to slow down to 60 here. And then 40. Which is good. I'll be fine. All the signals are starting to go yellow now. You can tell we're approaching a main station. Also notice that the track to the side there is third rail, which is interesting. Need to slow down. Didn't do that. Did that. There we go. Lovely. Right. So now we're going to be there on time. I like being on time, and we're going to be on time, which is fantastic. Come on, frame rate. You know you want. I know you're loading Hamburg, and it's quite a city to load, but you know, this is why. Oh God! Come on, game. That's it. Come on. That there is an example of why you don't do the entirety of London in one route, because that would happen all the time. Just from loading a portion of Hamburg, it did that. I mean, imagine what it would be if you loaded the entirety of London. That's why the North London line is the North London line and not the London Overground. That's just the nature of this old engine, really. It is indeed. It is indeed. This game is old. There's no getting around the fact that this game is old, and there's nothing you can do about it. Right, let's there we go. Speed limit is going to 40 very soon. Let's start getting the brakes on. If I stop zooming in, the frame rate might be a bit better. Let's look at the ground. Let's look at the sky. There we go. Right. That sort of fixed it a little bit. That sort of fixed it indeed. Let's just want to sort of coast in now. This is like one of the last stations, I think, before Hamburg itself that we go through. I think. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, I think there's a couple of there's a couple of tracks that overpass us. So there we go. I don't know where they go, but they're more S-Bahn tracks, I think. I don't know. But there you go. There you go. Right. That's it. So under these tracks here. Down to 40 in time. That's fine. There we go. Put a bit of power on just so we stay around 40. That's what we want to do. Signals are looking pretty 40-ish right there. There is Hamburg. Just around the corner now. It's been a fun journey. It's been a good route. It's been a bit laggy, you know, but that is the nature with some of these routes. Some are laggy more than others. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So yes, but other than that, it's been a fun journey nonetheless, and I do hope you've enjoyed it. Just got less than a kilometre to go until we stop, pretty much. Pretty much indeed. Let's actually try and get the speed back on. We're going up quite a steep gradient there. Just got to compensate for that. There we go. We're going to be on time, which I feel is good. I feel that's good. We're going to be on time. And, yeah. So if you want to see me do the return journey in the ICETD, please do let me know. I won't do it straight away because I don't want to do too many videos on this route in one go. Don't speed. There we go. I caught it. But yes, if you want me to do the ICETD, then I will do. It's a 40-minute journey, literally going the other direction non-stop, I think. So just let me know, and I'll do that in the future, if you so desire. If not, then whatever. But there you go. Oh, we're crossing tracks, banter. There we go, look at that. There you go, indeed. Or failing that, if you want me to see me do the return journey in the cab of the 218, then, you know, by all means, let me know. I'm easy to do whatever. When it comes to these career scenarios, I'll do whatever, really. I'll do whatever, indeed. Alright, let's be careful. No. There we go. We did start to speed there a little bit. I just noticed we were going downhill, which is a bit of a problem. Bit of a problem indeed. Let's come off the speed there. Lovely. We're going to be on time, which is good. We've got a minute to arrive, and we're already coming into the platform just now. So that's fantastic. Into Hamburg. Very nice station, Hamburg. Never been there. I've never been to Germany, but you know, still a nice station in game. Still a nice station in game indeed. I think the other line, the one that goes down to Hanover, I think that's those platforms over there. I think. I might be wrong on that. I think it's the other side of the station that does that. So there you go. Right, welcome to Hamburg, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived, finally. After 2 videos and much speeding, we have arrived at Hamburg. Right, let's get the speed. Let's drop all the speed. Let's try and stop before we get too far underneath this this bit here, because that looks really cool. Come on, train, stop. Stop. We're stopping. And there we go, on time, which is what you want to see. There we go, we have arrived at Hamburg. Let's get a nice screenshot of our Hamburg arrival, as we should. That's a wall. Let's not get a screenshot of a wall. There we go, lovely. You could probably also get a couple of others, actually. Let's get an interesting one from up here. Nah, I missed that opportunity. But there we go, this is Hamburg. Very nice station indeed. Very nice station indeed, as the 218 is shrouded in shadow there. Very nice. Very nice. I do hope you have enjoyed our journey along this line. It's been very fun. Let's get those lights off, shall we? Let's get those lights off. Let's get ourselves into neutral. And let's turn the engine off. If I can. Which I can't. Okay, never mind. Right, yes, I do hope you enjoyed this journey. If you want to see more, let me know. But for now, that's pretty much it. Oh, that's pretty much it indeed. That is pretty much it indeed. 947. That is a score. That is a score that I will take. Well done. This concludes the 2-part full-length run from Lübeck to Hamburg. And yeah, we'll do it the other way another day. We'll do it the other way another day indeed. That's a mouthful, isn't it? That is indeed a mouthful. But thank you very much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.